price of everything is going up. Gas prices, grocery prices, house prices. Tell me why I paid $6 for a carton of eggs the other day. I don't want to talk about it. That unfortunately means that books are getting more expensive too, and as an avid reader, I started like a month ago, and a broke college student, that's a no-go for me, which is why I decided to scour the internet, aka Amazon, to find cheap books for under $10. This is my week of reading books that I paid less than $10 for. Okay, I think the first book I'm gonna read is The Housemaid. I've heard really good things about this book. Heard it's a pretty easy read, so I'm just gonna dive right in with this one. This one was, I wanna say like $6. Quite good for a new book. I don't really know what it's about, and I don't really like to read the synopsis at the end because sometimes they give away way too much information. I'm just gonna start. I have my reading snacks here. This is my last bag, unfortunately. I'm so excited. I love just cozying up in a blanket in this chair, specifically in my room, and reading. Heals a part of me I didn't know needed to be healed. So I'm excited. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been eating this book up. This is how much I've read. It just got really good. It just got really good. I might finish it today, but it's been, I don't even know what time I started. Maybe like 5:30, but it's now 8 o'clock. Speaking of eating, I still need dinner. I'm gonna take a little break, unfortunately. Like, I just want to read this entire thing all the way through. It reminds me a lot of Hidden Pictures. If y'all have read that book, it's kind of the same concept, but different flavors. I didn't actually think I would like this book at first. We started getting into the good stuff. I always stick with books at least halfway through them, especially if they're thriller books, because normally thriller books low-key are boring in the beginning and then get really good in the last 100 pages. 325 pages, and I've read 180. That's a lot. Currently like 9 o'clock, but I'm gonna see how much more I can get through. It just got freaking so good. Yeah. Last page. Okay, epilogue time. Wait, let's talk about it. Crazy book from start to finish. Why did I finish that in one day? I have no words. This, what? It was so good. It was so good. Did not see that coming, but now I want to read the second one. I'm normally not a series person, but like, I want to read the second one. That was crazy. I'm not gonna give any spoilers in this. This was such a good book. Epilogue was crazy. I don't know what other word. No, a book has not left me speechless in such a long time. But this book, what do I even do with my life after reading this book? What? Like, how am I just supposed to pick up another book after reading this? Who comes up with this stuff? Because that was that was an insane book. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'm just like sitting here thinking about it. I'm like, I'm gonna give it 5 stars on Goodreads because I ate this up. I ate this book up. It was like freaking filet mignon, and I just ate it up. About to go do my little Goodreads review and then get ready for bed. If you're looking for a book with suspense, psychological, thriller, confusion, and then everything wraps up at the end, rooting for the main character, this book has it all. I can't think about anything else right now. I need to go marinate. I feel like it's always a 5-star book whenever I have a physical reaction to reading the book. My jaw was dropped. My jaw was on the freaking floor halfway through this book. Do with that information what you will. I also really do love thrillers. I love that psychological something in my brain. It really just gets me going. I doubled today. That's not the reason that I turned on the camera. The reason I turned on the camera was because I might start this book today. Actually, I 100% definitely will start this book today. It's called What You Hide. I love the cover. The words are a little bit raised and have a different texture. There is some writing on this page, but other than that, there's no more writing as far as I'm concerned. If I do have time to start this today on my double, if I have like a break, I might. I also have to eat lunch, so this book was only, I want to say $4 or $5. I got it on Amazon, but it was a used book, so it does have like tape on there. I don't even care. It was $4. Sounded like an interesting book. It's been on my TBR for a while, and by a while I mean like 2 weeks. I am a newbie reader, kind of. I used to be really into reading when I was a kid, and I loved reading and I loved getting all the new books and everything, and I just refound my love for reading, so. I doubled today. What are you doing here? Hi guys. Good morning everyone. The last time you saw me reading What You Hide, I was at work actually because I was doubling. Came home last night, read a little bit more. It is going very, very fast because the font is super big and it's just an easy read. It's interesting to a certain extent. I don't know. Not much is happening as fast as I would like to have it. I don't know, maybe I'm just being critical because it's the morning. I'm going to read for a little bit. I left my water bottle at work. I have to drink out of a poor man's cup. I'm like halfway through now, I want to say. On page 153. I might be able to finish it today. It's cold in my room. I don't know why, but when I'm reading, I always, not always, but sometimes I need snacks. These are all over my TikTok freaking For You page. I had one yesterday when I was reading, but I didn't get confident enough to record until the very end. Because I was literally at work and like I was in a booth where nobody could see me, but I get weird about vlogging in public and I was at work. Anyways, I tried this yesterday and it was really good. And it has like cookie dough chunks on it. I don't really eat protein bars. I'd rather get my protein through like meat and something with more volume and everything. And also protein bars are freaking expensive. They are good, but it was $3 per bar at the gas station, which is crazy. It looks kind of like a poop log. More than halfway through now. I am cold. I might put on a sweatshirt soon. Comfy cozy, comfy cozy, comfy cozy. This was disappointing. This was disappointing. Number 1. I wouldn't classify this as a thriller. Like, it has thriller, psychological thriller elements, but it's not a thriller. It's more like a family drama, and it's following this girl Mallory and Spencer and their kind of like family dynamics basically. Then there's this whole mystery at the library, which is why this is like classified as a thriller. But the ending was unsatisfying, a little bit disappointing. It was interesting. I enjoyed it, but I was never like, oh my god, like this is gripping. And there was no plot twist, really. I'm gonna rate it a 2 star. Just because I enjoyed reading it. It was fine. But would I recommend this book to someone? No. It's more of a drama than a thriller. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. That's Wind. Well, it was a good book, but it also wasn't. But I feel like if there was more of the mystery and more of the investigation of the mystery and more of an explanation of the investigation of the mystery, I feel like this book would have been elevated. It's a cool concept. I just wanted there to be more. I wanted to give more, and it did not give more. Unpopular opinion, I don't like reading like sportsy books. Not that this was very sportsy, but like one of the main characters, Spencer, plays hockey, and there's a lot of hockey scenes, and it's just like, why are we really exploring that? Why was this book even written if it's not? I don't know. It's just kind of like a why. I don't know. I need to get into another book. That was so unsatisfying. And speaking of getting into another book, I'm going to read a romance novel by Lynn Painter. Called The Do-Over. I kind of already know what this book is like about. It's Valentine's Day, and like the day keeps repeating over and over, which I actually like that trope, the Groundhog Day trope. I really like seeing what the characters discover every day and like how they kind of solve it, because I'm like, what if I was living the same day over and over and over again? Like, how would I do it? How would I convince someone that I was living the same day over and over again? And how would I, like, I don't know, it's just so interesting to me. I'm excited to read this one. It's super cute. I'm not really the biggest romance person. I read Better Than the Movies, and it was like a cute little romance. Like, it wasn't, I think I rated it 3 stars. It wasn't like the best, but it wasn't the worst either. I'm hoping with these like simpler YA books on romance, I can get more into romance, because that's what everyone reads, even though I'm a thriller girl at heart. Also, this book was like $9, I think. $9.98 maybe. Maybe just under 10. I'm not really sure. We should get started. Yeah. Welcome back, y'all. I just took a shower, if you couldn't tell. I am a little bit less than halfway through this book, and it has me giggling, kicking my feet. I really enjoyed this book. I just think it's so cute. The relationship between the main characters and the side characters. It's just like literally such a feel-good book. I like that it's not just romance, but it also has a little bit of mystery involved. Again, Groundhog Day, like how are you gonna get out of this never-ending loop of a day? You know what I'm saying? I like that. I'm gonna try to read a couple more chapters and then go to bed. I do have to wake up early tomorrow because I have work tomorrow morning. Chapter 11. Hey vlog, coming at you from a little bit of a different angle. I forgot I had this little light, so I'm gonna read in the dark for a little bit until I fall asleep pretty much. I've gotten a little bit more than halfway through. Such a good book. Sometimes in romance books you know who's gonna end up together and you know that they're going to end up together, but this one I'm just kind of like, I have a feeling I know who they're gonna end up with, but I also don't at the same time. Kind of conflicting, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see if I finish this tonight, but I probably won't, honestly. Something that's kind of funny in this book is that the main character's name is Emily and my cousin's name is Emily. But then like one of the mean girls is named Nicole and it's spelled Nicole, and Emily in this book spells her name Emilie, which is unconventional, and my cousin Emily spells her name Emilee, which is also unconventional. I feel like we're in this book together. I need my melatonin gummy. Reading snacks. I'm calling it quits for the night. I need to get some sleep, but I'm very excited about this ending of the book, so maybe I'll read it tomorrow morning. It's the next morning and I legit cannot put this book down. I have about 30 minutes, I want to say, before I have to start getting ready for work. I could probably push it to 40. I am so close to finishing this book. It doesn't feel like it, but I'm so close to finishing this book. I really want to finish it, and it's a really good book, and you should read it also. Everything's matching today once again. Should I do the book I'm reading chooses out my outfit or something like that? I'd freaking look possessed in half of them because I only buy thrillers and this one romance book. I did try the new Strawberry Sunrise Alani. I gave it a 9 out of 10. It was a good flavor. Anyways, I'm gonna start reading. I need to set a timer though. Let's just go with 9:10 and we'll deal with the consequences of that later. I literally have one chapter left in this book and it's like 10 pages, so I can't finish it before I start to get ready for work, but maybe there'll be time if I get ready super quickly. Oh, I need to know what happens. Okay, I just got ready for work. This is what it's looking like today. I have 5 minutes on this camera. It's 9:20. I'm gonna try to finish this. I'm gonna try to finish it really quickly and see. Okay. Such a good book. I need to rate it on Goodreads. This is getting 4 out of 5 stars from me. It would be a 5 out of 5 if, I don't know. I just feel like it's a 4 out of 5 for sure. But I really liked this book. This book might be the book to get me into romances. It was so cute and I liked it better than the movies. Such a wild statement because people were like, oh my gosh, better than the movies, like da 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 da. But like this book is so good and it was so cute too. I'm excited that I finished this book. It was so good.